From college degree in Europe, I'm Jacob Tell. So, after a 3 hours flight, one night at the cheapest hostel in Helsinki, I finally arrived at Aalto University, and today I'm accompanied by three student ambassadors. I have so many questions today. Questions like how did you find out about the university? How was the application process? And what's their future perspectives? And. So, with that note, welcome to my podcast today.
Hi, my name's Yijuan, and I'm from China. I've been in Finland for like 5 years now. I came since 2020 to do my bachelor's in economics here, and now I'm doing my master's degree in information service management.
Yeah, and hi, I'm Malhar. Similar to Yijuan, I came here for my bachelor's studies in economics in 2021. Completed that, and now I'm in my second year of my master's studies in economics as well. And I'm from India.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Aloka. I'm from Sri Lanka, and I'm doing electronics and nanotechnology in photonics major, and I'm in my second year masters.
Okay, thank you so much. And thank you for giving me the tour today. And as someone who's never been here before, I have some impressions I made. So first of all, the academics is excellent. Students really enjoy studying here. Social life is also great. International students and Finnish students, they tend to mingle a lot, and the international students do feel very, very welcomed. And I think third is that the facility is top notch. Among all the university I've toured, this university has really great facilities for different majors, and it looks very modern. Have a focus on apparently design, architecture, which is great. Is there any other thing that I missed that you want to add to it? Aside of I was talking to like about the weather here. I was complaining. Okay, that's the only thing I don't like.
Yeah, there's just something that came to my mind about like the low hierarchy structure here in Finland, in a way that you can easily like get access to, I don't know, like important people. So to say like you not only can you like talk to your professors like pretty like equally, you can just like email them with like hi or hey, and go to them after class to ask about any questions. They're super approachable. And you can also like talk to, for example, the dean of the school, um, like in a really like casual setting. So in that sense, you have more kind of like opportunities to talk to like people that you want to learn things from. And then I think this is like really good part of the Finnish education system.
Yeah. And I have a follow-up question though. It's such an amazing school, but it was not on my radar for a long time. How did you guys discover the school? Like, when was the first time you found the school?
I think I discovered the school based on like my motivation to come to study to Finland first, because I went to Finland when I was 16 on like a summer camp thing, and then I was kind of first in love with the Finnish nature, and then I wanted to maybe try studying or like living in this country, and later I searched for universities, and then I found Aalto. But to be honest, like at that time, like I didn't know much about the university. Kind of like I grew to learn about it after I made the decision to come to Finland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for me, like I was looking for like pre-education. The time I was applying, Finland was kind of a famous country in our countries because of the quality of education, and then the fact that Finland was the happiest country. Yeah, and then when I was researching about the universities in Finland, I saw that Aalto takes kind of a like higher ranking. So that was the reason I applied. Then I looked about the student associations and student culture, and it was also pretty great compared to other universities. So
Yeah, and I think for me, I was in a position similar to many other international students who are thinking of studying abroad, that I was focusing mostly on UK and US universities. And then through that, I was also focusing on design and economics as possible career options and study paths. So
through like looking on at the world rankings and stuff, I found Aalto because they have at the time I was applying, they were I think the fourth or the fifth best design university in the world. So I was like, okay, might as well apply here. And then when I was applying, I found out that they had an economics program, again, really randomly, and applied to that as well. Ended up getting into both. And then they gave me a scholarship for economics. So after that happened, I think uh, the decision came down to being able to study both economics and design at the same time, which Aalto lets you do. They have a lot of like uh, academic freedom. Like I'd say maybe 40% of your degree structure is courses that you choose and studies that you choose to do, and then 60% is your major. So I think that really helped me solidify and make my decision. So I think
Okay.
that's how I at least discovered Aalto.
Yeah. So how much do you pay for your tuition? I know you don't pay any. I mean, all of you are on scholarship, but what if you don't have scholarship? Do you know the tuition fee for international students here?
Yeah, so if you're from the EU, you don't pay any tuition at all. If you're Finnish, of course, you don't pay any tuition. And then if you're an international student, it ranges. I think for bachelor's, it's between 12 and 15,000 euros a year,
Hmm.
depending on the program. And then for masters, I'd say it's between 15 and 17,000.
Yeah. And housing is also very affordable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I live in like a three people shared apartment, and I currently pay like 306 euros per month, which is like super good pricing. I think like for studios, it's like at most like 500 to 700 euros
Yeah.
per month.
Just to mention this really quick, how was the application process? Was it very easy or was it very complex?
Yeah, for me, I think it was quite straightforward. Like I went through the course specifications and their requirements, and they asked for the IELTS, so like English proficiency exam, and then apart from that, like that was the only requirement, and like I filled the application and motivation letter and CV and previous education and occupation. Yeah, for masters, I think it's very straightforward.
Yeah, and for the bachelor's, at least for the economics one was pretty straightforward as well. I applied with my SAT scores and then also my IELTS score. But then for the design program, it was completely different. So we had, I think, three intake assignment rounds. So if you passed the first one, then you got through to the second one, and then they basically Aalto just gave you assignments which you had to submit online, and then the last round was like an interview, and then based on that you got like an aggregate score, and then if your score was about like a certain percentage, then you got in. There were I think about 20, 25, 30 seats ish for the design bachelor's program when I applied. But then these things keep changing every year, so it's always good to check beforehand.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So we were talking about the things are that are not on the positive side, but on the negative side. Anything that bothers you guys?
Well, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes very introvert nature might be kind of problematic, like being too individualistic, since coming from a too extrovert communal living. But we always can navigate through it and find our own communities, and it's, yeah, I think that's something.
Yeah, and this is a problem, I guess, everywhere in the world at the moment. But then finding jobs is not the easiest thing here. Then again, you do have a sort of this advantage in the marketplace because you study at Aalto. I feel like pretty much all employers kind of see it as a signal of uh, a good quality education. I mean, Aalto is the number one university in Finland. So, I mean, despite that, as an international student, it's not going to be as easy for you to find a job as a Finnish student, but uh, it's still it's still not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, like I think for me, I want to say like it's less than like a negative side to me, but it could be something that's different from the other countries. I feel like since I've been doing my exchange in Netherlands, I feel like there's a huge difference between the general like the vibes in Netherlands and in Finland. I think like for Finland is relatively like calmer in a way that people don't hustle that much, and it's in general like encouraging this work-life balance. So for people who probably want to like maybe achieve a lot in their life, or want to kind of like accumulate a lot of money, yeah, wealth in general, I don't think Finland is the best place to do it, because we have like
You have to pay that much taxes, right?
yeah, we have like so heavy tax, and people are not willing to sacrifice their personal life for like actual work, like in general.
Yeah, makes sense.
So yeah, like for quite ambitious people, it's probably
Not the right place.
yeah, a little bit like slowing you down.
Well, I think that's it. Thank you so much for being on this podcast. Very short, but very concise.
But I mean, thank you so much for coming, and
Of course, thank you so much for being here.
yeah, we hope we were able to show
Yeah.
the best side of autonomy.
Yeah. So that's it for today's episode. If you want to check out my entire visit at Aalto University, please check out my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is Jacob_abroader, or you can just search Jacob Tell. I'm sure you can find it. And that's it. My name's Jacob Tell. Thank you for listening.